Captain, ladies, captain.
That's the record. Oh, the connector. We've been a shot at half of this. We're getting our own rebound a lot.
Right.
21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? 21, can you do something for me? Drop some bars to my ex for me. 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21, do your thing. 21, do your thing. Do your thing.
Twitter, and Instagram. Follow the Seawolves on your favorite social media platform for access to all the latest news, updates, and fan giveaway contests throughout the year.
Well, things went so well last night for the UAA Seawolves. Why not run it back again here on Saturday afternoon as the Seawolves and Redhawks get ready to tangle one more time here this weekend? As the Seawolves, an impressive home opener and season opener with a 103-24 victory yesterday against Simpson. Seawolves broke all kinds of records yesterday. We'll go over those here in a minute.
Alaska Airlines
We welcome you inside the Alaska Airlines Center. Keaton Homer along with you. Glad to have you along wherever you tuned in for Seawolf basketball. Seawolves, as I mentioned prior to that short break there, breaking all kinds of records yesterday. Individual records, team records. And that performance against Simpson last night. Amelia Long setting the program and the GNAC conference record for steals in a game with 11 yesterday. Finished with a double-double. Did Amelia Long, 21 points and 11 steals. The 19 rebounds that UAA held Simpson to is the fewest since 2016 when they held UC San Diego to the same amount of rebounds. It's tied for the third largest rebounding margin in program history, 33 rebounds. They out-rebounded Simpson last night. The 79-point win margin is the fifth largest in program history. They also set the conference record for fewest attempts from the field by an opponent, 25 field goal attempts yesterday by Simpson. And so breaking a couple of team records, also a couple of conference records last night. As the Seawolves getting warmed up here prior to the start of their second game of the season. Seawolves after tonight, they will go on the road for a little while. UAA will make a trip down to California as they will take on Jessup and Cal Poly Humboldt in Rockland, California. And then play Point Loma and Stanton and Biola before the Seawolves are back home for the ASRC ConocoPhillips Great Alaska Shootout when they play Troy on November 22nd. Vermont and North Dakota State also part of this year's Great Alaska Shootout tournament field as well. Well, speaking to Ryan McCarthy briefly after the game, even though things went so smoothly, obviously any coach can find anything to not necessarily nitpick, but things they want to get better at, and he felt like he wanted to be a little bit more maybe aggressive or sure up the press defense that the Seawolves had yesterday. So we'll see how they can iron out some of the wrinkles on the defensive end of the floor here tonight. And they can work on a few things offensively. We'd like to see them shoot the ball a little bit better. Seawolves did shoot the basketball fairly well for the game. They shot 44%, maybe a little bit better from behind the three-point line. They were 9 of 31 from behind the arc. Amelia Long leading the team, as I mentioned, with 21 points. Elena Mack scoring 20 points, all of which came in the first half, by the way. Elena Mack, a new career high in points, and then also rebounds with 7 as well. Tori Hollingshead with 13 points on 6 of 8 shooting last night, and 11 points for Hedda Kunek as well. Seawolves, they were aggressive the entire game yesterday, and I would expect more of the same here tonight against the Redhawks. Redhawks, by the way, they were led by the 7 points of Tessa Kinney. She was held to 1 of 5 shooting, 3 of 8 from the free throw line, had 6 rebounds in 35 minutes of action last night for Kinney. Only 6 made field goals total for the Redhawks last night. They were 6 of 25, 3 of 14 from behind the three-point line. Seawolves only gave up 1 field goal in the second half yesterday, and that came in the waning moments of the fourth quarter, when the Redhawks were able to hit a 3 with just a little over a minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Team still getting warmed up, a couple of minutes away from the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll take a break. We'll come back, have a little bit more of the pregame show. You're watching Seawolf basketball. About ready to go here from the Alaska Airlines Center as the teams head to the respective benches. We'll have the national anthem and starting lineups coming up, as we will send it over to our PA announcer, Matt Mayer, for the introductions here tonight.
Welcome to the Alaska Airlines Center. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please stand and join us in honoring America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Veronica Welter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Welcome to the Alaska Airlines Center on the University of Alaska Anchorage campus for tonight's matchup between Simpson University and your UAA Seawolves. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for Simpson. At guard, a 5'5" junior from Wells, Nevada, number 2, Haley Sethman. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Carruthers, California, number 3, Anna Marshall. At guard, standing 5'3", a junior from Fremont, California, number 11, Zara Dumatal. At forward, a 5'10" junior from Chico, California, number 22, Tessa Kinney. And at center, standing 6'1", a junior from San Diego, California, number 23, Serena Nunez. Head coach of Simpson University is Anthony Taylor, assisted by Elizabeth Robinette. Let's go, Alaska Airlines Center. I want to hear you make some noise.
NCAA tournament appearances. The most conference wins in GNAC history. Conference championships. Best facility in the country. Most D1 wins in D2 history. This is UAA. This is mayhem. This is tradition.
Seawolf fans, get up out of your seats! It's time to meet and greet the ladies donning the green, gold, and white tonight, representing your UAA Seawolves. Yeah, guard, standing 5'9", a senior from Port Angeles, Washington, number 11, Amelia Long. At forward, a 6' senior from San Bruno, California, number 13, Chisa Gamble. At forward, a 6'2" freshman from New Zealand. Make some noise for number 14, Ashlyn Reed. And at guard, standing 5'8", a junior from King Cove, Alaska. Give it up for number 20, Elena Mack. And at center, a 6'3" senior from Quorum, Utah. Say hello to number 21, Tori Collington. The head coach of the Seawolves is Ryan McCarthy, assisted by Shayna Moore, Jayla McCullough, and Jenna McCarthy. Make some noise for your Seawolves!
Well, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Same starting 5 for the Seawolves here tonight. As the Seawolves here this evening wearing their black uniforms with green and white trim. As the Redhawks wearing their white uniforms with red and black trim. Seawolves here in the first half. We'll work right to left on your screen. Redhawks left to right.
Alaska Airlines Center, everybody get up.
As Tori Hollingshead will go up against Sierra Wynn for the opening tap. As we're underway, Hollingshead taps into the front court, and Amelia Long right off the bat is fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2 shots.
On Redhawks number 22, Tessa Kinney, her first, team's first.
The speed at which Amelia Long plays, it's just flat out impressive. As Long's first free throw, offline. Second free throw, hits 1 out of 2. She was perfect from the line yesterday, was Long, 2 for 2. But the speed, it's consistent. There's no let up from Amelia Long, at least from what I saw yesterday. And I'm sure it'll be more of the same as Hollingshead gets the steal. Jason Gamble gives it up. Ashlyn Reen lays it up and in. And the Seawolves get their first field goal, and they're off to a terrific start yet again. As Wynn's pass broken up, knocked out of bounds by Amelia Long. It'll stay with the Redhawks. Just underway here in the opening quarter, as the Seawolves already out in front, 3-0. Long almost got her hand on it yet again. As Wynn in the backcourt, falling out of bounds, turns it over. Long with the left hand. Nice finish. Throw it up ahead. Finally, the Redhawks able to get it across into the front court. And then on the drive was Tessa Kinney, laying it up and in. So the Redhawks get on the board. They answer that quick 5-0 run that UAA got off to. As Jason Gamble finds Ashlyn Reen, who had that shot erased by Wynn. As Anna Marshall here on the near side wing will give it up. As Zara Dumatal will dribble over to the left side, double team. Hollingshead came out, got the steal. Tori Hollingshead with an easy finish. Timeout, Simpson. With 8:31 to go, and the Seawolves already out in front by 5, 7-2. Seawolves yesterday in the opening quarter, they outscored the Redhawks 29-9 in the first 10 minutes. And 90 seconds in, not even 90, 89 seconds in, Seawolves on that pace yet again.
Moda Health is proud to support a well-rounded and healthy lifestyle.
And head coach Anthony Taylor, who's in his first season as the head coach, was an assistant last year for the Redhawks, taking over as the head man this season after Edgar Mendez moved on to Missouri Baptist University this season. Been a lot of turnover for this Redhawks roster. Also a lot of scratches that aren't playing on this trip up to Alaska. We only have 8 active players on the roster for Coach Taylor to use here in the couple of games against the Seawolves. UAA, on the other hand, has everybody healthy, ready to go. So out of the timeout, Redhawks will have the basketball. They'll throw it in from the baseline here. Wynn running along the baseline, gets it in. Seawolves applying pressure, and Amelia Long reached in, picks up the foul. It'll be her first, team's first.
Number 11, Amelia Long, her first. Team's first. Ball out of bounds on the sideline.
Haley Sethman, the junior from Wells, Nevada, will throw it in as Noah Muranaka will check in for Amelia Long. Muranaka yesterday seeing 20 minutes of action, had 8 points in those 20 minutes. Seawolves forced yet another turnover. Here's Muranaka, top of the key. A little pick and roll type action there as Tori Hollingshead pinks it in. Losing it was Tessa Kinney, able to get it back, but now a 3-second violation going to be called against the Redhawks. As Kinney was trying to pick the ball up off the floor. Never able to get out of the key and reset. Gamble. Ashlyn Rain double teamed, had it ripped away that time. As Anna Marshall came from the help side to get the steal. It's the first turnover by the Seawolves here this afternoon. Errant shot winds up in the hands of Hollingshead. Seawolves wasting no time getting the ball into the front court. Muranaka dished it off. Rain lays it up and in.
Ashlyn Rain for 2.
Points in transition yesterday. There was a plethora of them for UAA. Three minutes gone by, UAA out in front, 11-2. All alone, straightaway 3. Left a little short that time by Kinney. As Elena Mack picks up the rebound. Here comes Mack. Muranaka for 3. At the free throw line is Wynn. We'll kick it back out. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Wynn comes out to set the screen. And then Dumatal double team and throws it away. Jason Gamble unable to get the initial layup, but the putback by Tori Hollingshead is good. Four Seawolves getting set to check into the next dead ball for Ryan McCarthy as Sethman on the drive, can't get the shot to fall. Gamble. Elena Mack for 3.
Elena Mack for 3.
So Mack dials it up from long range. As Mack had 4 made 3-point field goals yesterday. And now Ryan McCarthy going to call a timeout with 5:42 to go here in this first quarter.
Timeout call by Seawolves.
16-2 lead. Perhaps not pleased with the way his team has gotten back defensively in the last couple of possessions, allowing the Redhawks to get behind them and in the paint. But Simpson unable to capitalize on anything. Even though they've had a couple of close looks. Seawolves here to start. They're 7 of 10 from the field, while the Redhawks 1 of 6. Kinsey Sirowich, Hedda Kune checking into the game along with Talia Graham as well and Janiyah Alexander. Kune from the elbow. Too strong. Here's Cushman. Started the game yesterday for the Redhawks, coming off the bench here tonight. As Anna Marshall double team. It goes almost into the backcourt. It was tipped, so there would have been an over a back either way. And now a foul is trying to split a double team that time was Tessa Kinney. And the foul called against Kinsey Sirowich. Her first, team second.
Number 2, Stefan back in the game, Red Hawks.
Seawolves get the steal off the inbound. Sirowich throws it up ahead. Alexander. Janiyah goes up, has it stripped off her leg and out of bounds. As Janiyah Alexander went up, had it swatted out of her hands, went off her thigh and off the Seawolves, so the Redhawks get the basketball back. As Amelia Long will check back in. Long with the steal. Alexander able to get it up and in this time.
Alexander for 2.
And dribbling it along the sideline was Sethman, turning it over. It's the 8th turnover here in the opening quarter, with 4:43 remaining here in the first. The runner by Graham, left it short. As Cushman needs some help, dishes it off to Marshall here on the right wing, as Marshall with the left-handed dribble, trying to step around Kune, and then throws it away.
Number 11,
Zara Dumatal will check back in, the junior out of Fremont, California. Come back onto the floor for Simpson University. Throw it into the corner. Sirowich had a brief look at a three, but gives it up. Long. Kune with that extra pass to Graham, 11 on the shot clock. Graham lost it. And now a held ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Redhawks. Elena Mack, Alicia Reen, Jason Gamble, and Tori Hollingshead all checking back in. Loose ball picked up by Dumatal back near half court. As Kinney will give it back to Dumatal. 13 on the shot clock. And a reach-in foul here against the Seawolves. Gamble picking up her first, third team foul of the opening quarter against UAA. As Sethman will trigger the entry pass on the far sideline. Just inside the arc, mid-range jumper left short that time by Haley Garcia. Seawolves once again wasting no time, bringing the ball up ahead. In the high post, Hollingshead. Reen skips it here to the near side. Good ball movement by the Seawolves. Mack tees up the three. Ashlyn Reen with an offensive rebound. Finds Jasa Gamble. Nice play by Ashlyn Reen. Getting that offensive rebound and then finding a wide open Gamble for the bucket. Cushman on the perimeter, now on the drive, trying to get around Reen. Lobbed one up, missed everything. As Gamble had it knocked out of bounds, or no? Apparently Jason Gamble just lost it, and we'll go back to the Redhawks.
Number 3, Anna Marshall back in the ballgame for the Redhawks.
Elena Mack with the steal, throws it up ahead, 2-on-1 for the Seawolves. The lob from Long to Gamble was a little out of Jace's reach. And the Seawolves turn it over. Here's Cushman. That shot was partially blocked that time by Hollingshead. And the pad that covers the stanchion on the other end has fallen off, so they'll put the pad back on. Jason Gamble hit the stanchion pad as she tried to corral that pass from Amelia Long just a few moments ago. So the officials calling for a brief timeout to fix that. Well, don't forget tonight, kind of a doubleheader here at the Alaska Airlines Center. UAA women's basketball in action right now, then UAA volleyball tonight at 7 o'clock. As volleyball will take on Montana State Billings here tonight. Seawolf volleyball team winning on Thursday against Seattle Pacific. Getting back to 500 in conference play. Try to get back above the 500 mark.
With Alaska Roof Restoration, specializing in the inspection, repair, and restoration of existing flat, low slope, and metal roofs. All completely seamless systems.
Amelia Long, drive and kick. A little hesitation by Elena Mack. Pull-up jumper is good.
Elena Mack.
Long, just over her outstretched hand. Here's a three from the corner off the heel that time by Cushman. And a reach-in foul against the Redhawks with 1:45 remaining here in this first quarter. As Cushman picks up her first second team foul against Simpson. Seawolves going on a 17-0 run over the last 7+ minutes, building a 20-point lead, 22-20. At the elbow for a brief second. Gamble's pass knocked away. Who touched it last? It'll stay with UAA.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
As Amelia Long crosses over. Can't get the shot to fall. Another offensive rebound, however, for the Seawolves. Seawolves yesterday had 32 offensive rebounds. Ashlyn Rain is fouled, and Rain will go to the free throw line for 2.
Ball on Redhawks number 2, Haley Sethman, her first. Team's third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Seawolves, number 14, Ashlyn Rain.
As Rain's free throw in and out. Ashlyn yesterday was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Didn't have a field goal in yesterday's game. Misses both free throw attempts here. Ball is loose on the floor as Amelia Long battling for it. Pops free into the hands of Sethman, however. Under a minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Long with the steal. Long will lay it up and in with the left hand.
Amelia Long for 2.
First steal tonight for Amelia Long. And stepping on the sideline was Cushman. 1.2 the difference between the shot clock and the game clock. As Amelia Long will dribble the ball into the front court. Redhawks trying to play a little 2-3 zone here. There's Long. Hollingshead from the elbow, in and out, unlucky on the shot. 3 seconds to go. As Cushman won't get a shot off as time expires.
Your score is Simpson Redhawks 2. Your Alaska Anchorage.
So the Seawolves dominate defensively and also offensively as they lead 24-2 at the end of the first quarter. We'll step aside. We'll come back and get ready for quarter number 2. You're watching Seawolf basketball.
Game on your phone. Scan the QR code on the Jumbotron and play. Tonight's question, how many threes will the Seawolves get in the first half? Scan out for a chance to win a free JBL speaker.
Providence Alaska Children's Hospital has been caring for Alaska kids for 25 years. We bring together the brightest minds, the most advanced treatments, and the latest knowledge to help your kids live their healthiest lives. The next time life delivers you an unexpected healthcare need, know that expert care is available close to home. Providence Alaska Children's Hospital. Proud supporter of UAA Athletics.
Well, the Seawolves in that opening quarter, they were 11 of 20 from the field, 55% shooting. Didn't put up a lot of threes, didn't have to. They were 1 of 3 from downtown, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. As the Red Hawks, they were 1 of 10 in that opening quarter, 0 of 3 from behind the arc. They turned the basketball over 13 times. Did Simpson. A little bit of a different look here now defensively from the Red Hawks, going to that zone as Amelia Long can't get the runner to go. Hollingshead with the offensive board. Long for 3, hits off the heel. Hollingshead another offensive rebound, gets it right back. Rifles a pass over to Elena Mack. In and out. Hollingshead another offensive rebound, but however, this will be a foul. It's charged to the Seawolves.
Following Seawolves number 14, Ashlyn Reed.
Ashlyn Reen picks up her first. Also the first team foul of the second quarter against UAA. Hollingshead, easy steal there at half court. Mack for 3.
Mack for 3.
All alone as Tessa Kenny lays it up and in. Stops almost a 10-minute scoring drought for the Red Hawks. As Sethman, pass was knocked away that time by Reen. Seawolves run to the floor yet again. Gamble, little hesitation. Jasa on the drive. Wild shot, missed everything that time. Wholesale substitutions coming in for the Seawolves here at the next dead ball. As Dumatal will slow things down here just a little bit. .13 on the shot clock. Marshall briefly double team. Reverse the ball over to the left side. The 3 by Sethman missed everything. The putback attempt is also errant as well. Hollingshead. Gamble all alone. Torrey with another offensive rebound and can't get the putback to stick. And a foul here against Jasa Gamble.
Following Seawolves number 13, Jasa Gamble, second.
Alexander, Sirowicz,
Team second.
Graham,
14 substitution for the Seawolves.
Muranaka, and Kune checking in. Cushman. And now Dumatal will swing it here to the near side. Sethman. And a reach-in foul going to be called against Muranaka. And actually a push against Noah Muranaka, the junior out of Toyama, Japan.
That's her first. Team's third.
Picks up her first foul tonight. Kune with a nice steal that time. Hedda will set the screen. Initially there for the Seawolves at the top of the key. Hedda from the right elbow.
And Kune for 2.
As Cushman picks up her dribble as she crosses half court, now is forced to throw it off the leg of Talia Graham and out of bounds. Dumatal, nice pass to win and able to finish. Sierra win. And Garcia will come in. Zara Dumatol may have been a little shaken up. There was an official timeout there. We'll let Dumatol get to the bench. Muranaka just inside the arc. Graham climbs the ladder to pull down the rebound. And a held ball, and the arrow will give it back to the Red Hawks. Three from the wing, left short. Kune with the rebound. As Sierra Rich crosses half court with the basketball, we'll give it up. Alexander drives the baseline. Muranaka deep three. Graham with another offensive rebound, dishes it out. Kune had it knocked away, loose on the floor. And a foul going to be called against Heda Kune.
Number 25, Heda Kune, her first. Sorry, Hollingshead, Ashlyn Reed, and Jason Gamble back in.
Hollingshead and Ashlyn Reed checking back in. And Jason Gamble as well. As Kune, Graham, and Alexander will head to the bench here. And an offensive foul against Katie Cushman.
On Red Hawks number 1, Katie Cushman, her second. Number 3, Anna Marshall checking in for the Red Hawks.
As Sirowicz lost it. Tessa Kinney able to rip it away. It's the 8th, actually check that, 7th Seawolf turnover. But then Muranaka with the steal. Ball loose on the floor. Seawolves come away with it. As Gamble picked it up. Sirowicz in the corner will launch the three. Seawolves now 2 of 9 from behind the arc here in this first half. And a blocking foul against UAA. And I believe this will be the 5th team foul. And it is. So it's the 5th team foul against UAA, so a couple of shots coming up. As Tessa Kinney will go to the free throw line as Muranaka checks out. Amelia Long will
number 11, Amelia Long,
check in. So Kinney at the free throw line. First free throw attempts tonight for the Red Hawks as Tessa Kinney knocks down the first. Kinney yesterday 3 of 8 from the free throw line. It's 1 out of 2 there. Sirowicz. And a 3-second violation against Ashlyn Reed. And it brings us to a break in the action. 4:40 remaining here in the second quarter. Seawolves out in front, 29-7. We'll step aside here briefly at the Alaska Airlines Center. You're watching Seawolf basketball.
Hi fans, who's hungry out there? We got some pizzas courtesy of Pizza Hut to give out to our loudest and proudest Seawolf fans. No one outbeats the hut. Who wants a pizza? You guys can be louder than that. Come on, it's free pizza!
Well, the fans enjoying some free pizza, courtesy of Pizza Hut, the official pizza of Seawolf Athletics. UAA enjoying a 29-7 lead at the moment with 4:40 remaining. Seawolves offensively have cooled off, shooting 41% from the field, 13 of 31. Also, Seawolves have had a couple of defensive lapses as well. I say that in terms of just allowing the Red Hawks to take advantage of UAA maybe being a little over-aggressive. And it over back.
Single basketball.
Yes, Gamble in the corner. Pass is stolen away. It's the 9th turnover by UAA, and then Red Hawks give it right back.
Seawolf basketball.
Seawolves yesterday, for the entire game, only turned the ball over 12 times, so the Seawolves being a little bit more careless with the basketball here this evening as Amelia Long drives and kicks over to Sirowicz for 3 as Kinsey Sirowicz misses everything. Hollingshead saves it from going out of bounds. Amelia Long spins and gives it up. Sirowicz from this side this time, able to knock it down.
Sirowicz for 3.
As Sirowicz drills the 3. It's the 3rd made three-point bucket here in the first half by UAA. As a timeout going to be taken by Simpson. Some of the highlights here so far here in the first half. Ashlyn Reed getting that feed from Noah Miranaka. Defense has been stellar yet again. They have forced 20 turnovers already. Seawolves forced 45 turnovers yesterday. Here's the 3 by Sirowicz just a second ago. Sierra Wynn will throw it in out of the timeout. Dumatal will bring it up the far sideline, but is double teamed there. And a 10-second violation.
10 seconds. Seawolf basketball.
Amelia Long leans in, knocks it down. Long now with 7 points. Haley Garcia, pass deflected, picked up that time by Sirowicz. As Sirowicz give it up to Long, and now Gamble on the left wing, and issue with the shot clock here. Shot clock shows 4 seconds. It should be a lot higher than that, probably some in the neighborhood of at least 20. And so they do reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Seawolves will throw it in here from the near sideline. Amelia Long will give it up to Sirwich. Reverse it over to Jasa Gamble, who gets the friendly bounce on the three. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. 30-point lead for the Seawolves. Ashlyn Ream picks up the loose ball. Green sets the screen for Sirwich, and now here's Hollingshead in the paint. Had her shot blocked by Wynn that time. And Sirwich picks it up. 13 on the shot clock as Amelia Long will back things out a little bit. Comes off the screen of Hollingshead. Now Gamble for three. Off the heel of the iron. Ashlyn Reen with another offensive rebound for the Seawolves. It's the 10th offensive rebound, but then Jasa Gamble throws it away right into the hands of Haley Sethman. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Redhawks with 2:01 remaining, 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Elena Mack and Talia Graham in the ball for the Seawolves. And number 1, Katie Cushman.
Well, it's not going to be as high of a scoring production as the first half was yesterday for UAA. Put up 60 points in that first half yesterday. As Jasa Gamble rips the basketball away, forces yet another turnover. Amelia Long dished it off the last second to Talia Graham. As Graham able to get the bucket, her first points tonight. As Cushman lost the handle on it. Seawolves yet again pick it up. As Long will throw it over to Gamble. Once again, the Redhawks sticking with that 2-3 zone, and then or past that time by Long. Taken away by Kenny as Kenny and Amelia Long collide a little bit. Was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Simpson.
Back in for the Seawolves. Well, it's number 25, Edakune, and number 2,
Edakune will check back in now. And a foul that will send Tessa Kennedy to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Well, and Seawolves number 24, Talia Graham, her first. At the line shooting for the Redhawks, number 22, Tessa Kinney.
So Kinney at the free throw line, 1 for 2 so far tonight. Making 1 for 3. As Kinney hits 1 out of 2. Sierra Wynn.
Serena Nguyen in the ballgame for the Redhawks.
Check back in. As Graham will hand it off to Elena Mack, who knocks down in another 3. Mack now with 13 points. Remember yesterday in the first half, she had all 20 of her points. And a foul against the Seawolves that will
Seawolves number 20, Elena Mack, that's her first.
put the Redhawks at the free throw line as Anna Marshall will
At the line to shoot 2.
travel to the stripe
Number 3, Anna Marshall.
for a couple of shots. As Marshall buries the first. Marshall yesterday didn't have any free throw attempts, didn't score in yesterday's game either, but knocks down a pair of free throws here. Seawolves potentially could get a 2-for-1 type possession if they get a shot off here rather quickly, and they will. Kune with the putback.
Kune for 2.
About a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. As Jumatal will give it up to Garcia. 10 on the shot clock. Sethman back door, left it short. Ball goes out of bounds off Kune. It'll stay with Simpson with 9.7. Shot clock is off now. Wynn lost it on the inbound. Here's Graham. Talia Graham keeps it herself, left it short. Alexander gives it up. And Elena Mack is fouled prior to the half expiring, so Elena will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As the foul called against Anna Marshall.
That's her first. At the line to shoot 2.
Now they're going to go to the replay monitor to make sure that a couple of things. They have the right call against the Redhawks in terms of who the foul was called against, and then also if there was any time remaining when the foul occurred. If there's any time at all, it's 0.2, maybe 0.3. See what the officials deem to put back on the clock here. So the Seawolves yet again dominating the first half, albeit scoring-wise, not as much production as yesterday. And they lit up the scoreboard for 60 points in that first half, 44 points here currently. And they actually put 0.6 of a second back on. So Elena Mack will be at the free throw line for a couple of shots coming up.
0.6 of a second has been put back onto the clock. And at the line, shooting 2 for the Seawolves, number 20, Elena Mack.
Yeah, Mack easily knocks down the first free throw. Elena, a season ago, terrific free throw shooter, 80% from the free throw line last year. And knocks down a pair of free throws there. And the Redhawks will throw it in, and that will do it for the first half.
The Simpson Redhawks 10.
So the Seawolves will take a 36-point lead into the locker room as they lead 46-10. So we'll step aside here at halftime. We'll come back, take a look at the first half stats and also some other scores from around the GNAC conference as well. You're watching Seawolf basketball.
Watching those gold vests, and you may win the green. All right, Alaska Airlines Center, make some noise. It is time for the Alaska Airlines half-court shot. We've already got one winner this year. Let's see if we can make it two. I'd like to introduce you to our contestant, EJ. Make some noise for EJ. Wait, EJ, that wasn't very loud. You think they could do a little better than that? Let's try that again, Alaska Airlines Center. Make some noise for EJ. There we go. EJ's gonna get one shot from half court. If he makes it, he's gonna get a round trip ticket to anywhere Alaska Airlines flies. You know where you wanna go after you make this shot? Hawaii. Hawaii, I like that. That's a good one. All right, let's go, EJ. Put it in, buddy. It's on its way. It's good form. It's got a chance. Oh, a little off left. Everybody give it up for EJ.
One in 5 Americans deal with mental health conditions every year. No matter who you are, it's okay to ask for help. So don't wait. Premier Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Fans to purchase your Seawolf gear tonight, visit the Seawolf store, conveniently located in the Packer Family Pavilion here at the Alaska Airlines Center. Alaska's fastest internet is now even faster. GCI is the first to offer ultra-fast 5 gig speeds right here in Alaska. Visit GCI.com for more information. Seawolf Athletics, powered by GCI.
Here at halftime at the Alaska Airlines Center. Some fans, they just don't know that they're on camera. See how long it takes. Might take a few seconds. Still hasn't figured it out. Oh. Now he might. Seawolves at the end of the first half, leading 46-10 as we take a look at some of the first half stats. UAA was led by the 13 points of Elena Mack. Did it on 5 of 8 shooting, 3 of 5 from behind the three-point line. 5 points for Jason Gamble, 7 points for Amelia Long on 3 of 6 shooting. Long also with 4 assists in that first half. 6 points for Tori Hollingshead, 4 points for Ashlyn Breen, 3 for Kinsey Sirowich, 2 for Janiyah Alexander. Talia Graham also with a couple of points, and Hedda Kune with 4 points as well. Seawolves as a team, they were 19 of 42 from the field, 5 of 14 from behind the arc, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, had 23 rebounds in that first half. And they had 14 assists, 11 turnovers for the Seawolves, however, in that first half. And I'm sure Ryan McCarthy talking to his squad about taking better care of the basketball. Many of those turnovers, just careless passes at times there in that first half. Seawolves yesterday, mentioned it already, they only turned the basketball over 12 times the entire game yesterday. So they're almost at that total already in the first half of this game. Seawolves have come up with 16 steals, however. Numbers for the Simpson Redhawks in the first half. They were led by the 6 points of Tessa Kinney on 2 of 5 shooting. 2 points for Anna Marshall and 2 points for Sierra Wynn, and that's the scoring. The 2 points in the opening quarter for the Redhawks. Seawolves ties a mark for fewest points given up in a quarter since women's basketball made the switch from halves to quarters back in 2015. So Seawolves tying or breaking all kinds of records here this weekend. If you're curious about the conference record for fewest points allowed in a game in GNAC history, it's 16 points. Remember the Seawolves yesterday, they only gave up the 1 field goal in the second half, and that coming in the late stages of the fourth quarter yesterday. Redhawks, by the way, as a team, 3 of 16 from the field, 0 of 4 from behind the arc, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, had 13 rebounds, 26 turnovers, 2 assists in that first half. Seawolves 31 points off those 26 turnovers so far. Seawolves dominating points in the paint, obviously 24-6. 11-0. 11-0 on second chance points. And as the Redhawks making their way out of the locker room, back out of the floor, Seawolves still back in the locker room prior to the second half starting here in a couple of minutes. Take a look at some scores here from the Great Northwest Athletic Conference. Seattle Pacific on the road taking on Gannon University. They're in British Columbia in a tournament that Simon Fraser is hosting, as Gannon University defeated Seattle Pacific by the final score of 82-60. Grand Valley State defeats Montana State Billings tonight by the final score of 69-52. And then one other game going on in action right now involving a GNAC team. Simon Fraser taking on Dominican University of California. As Simon Fraser trailing currently Dominican 26-23. That game in the second quarter. Seawolves making their way out of the locker room. Is just a few moments away from the start of the second half.
Your UA Seawolves and the Simpson Redhawks.
Well, the competition is going to be a little bit different for the Seawolves come next week. They get into Division II competition against Jessup and then Cal Poly Humboldt on November 8th and 9th, and then at Point Loma, at Stanton, and then at Biola as well. Those are huge games in terms of West Region implications as well. I know they're early in the month of November, but so many things get determined in terms of seeding, if you're in or you're out potentially, depending on how you played against West Region teams outside of your conference. So the Seawolves will get a different test in the next couple of weeks. Now, right now, they're acing the exam here to start the season. Seawolves will have the basketball to start the second half. Same starting five for UAA to start quarter number 3.
Who's ready for second half basketball? Can I get a howl for the home team?
As Ashlyn Reen getting ready to throw the ball in here to start the third quarter. There's Amelia Long at the top of the key. Redhawks sticking with that 2-3 zone. Elena Mack comes off the screen of Reen, picks up her dribble, needs some help. Hollingshead sets the screen for Long. Nice dish to Jasa Gamble, but Gamble can't get the shot to fall. Tori Hollingshead fighting for the basketball.
Possession arrow in.
And the possession arrow will give it back to the Redhawks. Marshall lost it. Deflected out of bounds, however, by the Seawolves. We'll stay with the Redhawks. They have 2 seconds to get it into the front court here. Knocked away. But it is in the front court for the Redhawks. Dumatal. Win at the free throw line. Will kick it back out. Straightaway 3 by Sethman. Hits off the back of the iron, and Jasa Gamble got there and then was fouled by Haley Sethman. And Sethman slow to get to her feet.
On Redhawks number 2, Haley Sethman. That's her second. Team's first.
Her second foul. First team foul. It's the Redhawks here in this third quarter. Elena Mack from the corner.
Elena Mack from downtown.
Fourth three-pointer that Mack has knocked down. She's got 16 points. Green almost got the left hand in there to break up the pass. And as Sethman As that pass taken away that time by Amelia Long, and Long will lay it up and in easily.
Amelia Long.
And a 10-second violation.
10 seconds. Single basketball.
As Long will launch the three. Left it a little short. Rain with an offensive rebound, lost it. Had it taken away by Sethman. Leading in that time, Tessa Kinney, a little bit of contact, no whistle. Aaron's shot as Amelia Long comes away with it. Nice dish to Elena Mack.
Assisted by Amelia Long.
It's the 5th assist tonight by Amelia Long. As Kinney gives it up, Sethman. Pass broken up, knocked away. It'll stay with Simpson with 7:34 to go in this third quarter. As Hedda Kune and Talia Graham and Janiyah Alexander also checking in as well. Win off the entry pass, can't get the shot to fall. Long going coast to coast. Janiyah picks up the loose ball rebound. Mack will use the screen to Graham, a little pick and roll, but the pass broken up by Kinney that time. And a foul here going to be called against the Seawolves, as it's called against Amelia Long.
It's her
Second foul tonight.
Red hot basketball on the sideline.
Long steps in, and she stepped over.
Backcourt violation.
Zara
Single
Dumatal
basketball.
stepped to the backcourt, turns it over.
Number 44, Noah Muranaka, checking in for the Seawolves.
As Muranaka will come in for UAA. Muranaka Hedda trying to set the screen. And here's Graham, has that shot erased. And Alexander got a hand on it to knock it out of bounds to force the Red Hawks to throw it in. Lob it up ahead into the front court. Just did beat the 10-second violation. Cushman on the drive, spinning, nowhere to go. Cushman trying to get around Elena Mack, a wild shot. As Noah Muranaka will bring it across the timeline. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Kune from the elbow.
Kune with the jumper.
6 points for Hedda Kune tonight. Knocks down the mid-range jumper from 15.
Ball on Seawolves, number 44, Noah Muranaka. That's her third.
As Muranaka picks up the foul. Third foul against Noah.
As well as number
She'll stay in the game for the moment. As Marshall, top of the circle. And Alexander reached in, poked it free, but Janiyah Alexander, well, it won't be Janiyah.
Ball on Seawolves number 44.
It's against Marinaka. That's her fourth.
Team's third.
So Noah Marinaka will check out here as Amelia Long will check back
Amelia
in.
Long checking back into the Seawolves. Red Hawk ball on the baseline.
And a collision there, no whistle. Official saying play on here as Hedda Kune lays it up and in. It was a collision with Amelia Long and Katie Cushman over on that far side. On the drive, in transition that time, Tessa Kenny lays it up and in. Sirowicz launches the three. Janiyah Alexander with the offensive rebound and then gets tied up.
Jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with the Seawolves.
And UAA will hang on to the basketball here via the arrow. Brings us to a break in the action with 4:51 to go in the third quarter. Seawolves out in front, 57-12. We'll step aside here briefly. You're watching Seawolf basketball.
Fans, get those 50-50 raffle tickets out and take a look at the Jumbotron as we reveal tonight's 50-50 winner. Tonight's winning number is 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, 8. Again, that's 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, 8. That's your number. Please bring it to the concourse to one of the Benton Bay Lions Club members. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Benton Bay Lions Club 50-50. Tonight's winner will receive $91.
Here's to big days, new experiences, and the moments worth saving for. Alaska 529 is proud to support brighter futures for so many families. To learn about Alaska 529, its investment objectives, risks, and costs, please carefully read the plan disclosure document available at alaska529plan.com. Alaska 529. Save Alaska. Study anywhere.
Seawolves here in this third quarter, 5 of 10 from the field. They've scored 11 points. Red Hawks 1 of 5 from the field. A couple of points to their credit so far here in quarter number 3. Out of the break, Sirowicz. Give it up to Amelia Long here on the wing. Throw it into the corner to Alexander. 8 on the shot clock as Long with the left-handed dribble gives it up. 5 on the shot clock now. Got to get a shot off here soon. Long launches it. Hits the side of the iron, and Sierra Wynn corrals the rebound for the Red Hawks. Cushman. Wynn will launch the three off the side. Seawolves pick up their 30th rebound here tonight. Talia Graham will kick it out. Janiyah Alexander over to Long for 3. Long knocking down her first three-point bucket tonight, now in double figures with 12 points. As Cushman trying to get past Long, lost it, loose on the floor, battling for it. And players getting tied up. And the possession arrow will keep it with the Red Hawks. Ashlyn Reen, Jason Gamble, Elena McIntory, Hollingshead all checking in for the Seawolves with 3:39 remaining here in this third. Ashlyn Reen with the rebound. Bring it up ahead. Reen. Dish it off into the corner for a brief second. Long from 15 feet. As Elena Mack gets the offensive rebound. Reen sets the screen for Gamble. Hollingshead from the left elbow. Ball loose on the floor. Hollingshead picked it up. Reen able to get to it before it went out of bounds. As Gamble. Amelia Long, skip pass to Elena Mack.
Elena Mack for 3.
Seawolves only hit 5 threes. Or check that. 5 threes in the first half today. They had 9 yesterday. As that's the 8th 3-point field goal the Seawolves have made here so far tonight. And Long forces the steal. Long, the nice Euro step in the finish.
For 2.
What a move. The 3 from the left wing by Haley Sethman. Able to knock it down. And then Sethman on the defensive end of the floor swats it out of bounds, forcing the Seawolves to inbound here along the near sideline. Hollingshead, good positioning in the low post. Lays it up and in. Hollingshead now with 8 to go along with 8 rebounds. And a foul here against Jason Gamble.
Fallen Seawolves number 13, Jason Gamble. That's her 3rd. Team's 4th. Red Hawk basketball on the sideline.
Tori Hollingshead will be called for this foul as Tessa Kinney trying to work her way around Hollingshead. Drew a little bit of contact, and it's the 5th team foul against UAA.
Fallen Seawolves number 21, Tori
So
Hollingshead.
Tessa Kinney will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots.
Number 12,
Kinney, 2
Casey Hernandez in
of
for the Red
4
Hawks.
from the free throw line tonight.
For the Red Hawks.
And Kinney misses the first. As Kinney hits 1 out of 2. Mack will launch another 3. Jason Gamble with the offensive rebound. Gamble for 3. Reen almost got an offensive rebound, but it wound up in the hands of Jason yet again. Reen, nice find by Ashlyn Reen to Tori Hollingshead.
From Ashlyn Reen.
Sethman, tough shot, somehow able to get it up and in. But a 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. As Amelia Long gives it up to Mack for 3. And Elena Mack with a new career high in points now, 24 after she drills that 3-point field goal. It's the 6th 3 that Mack is connected on tonight. Shot clock is off. 7 seconds to go in the third. Amelia Long will keep it. Dish it off to Reen down low. Reen gets it back, hits the underside of the iron. And that will do it for the third quarter.
Score the Simpson Redhawks 18.
So we'll go to the final quarter of action. Seawolves in control. As they lead 72-18. We'll step aside here briefly, and we'll come back for the fourth quarter. Here at the Alaska Airlines Center, you're watching Seawolf basketball.
5 3-pointers made in the first half. Tonight's winner is Brian Carey. If you're Brian Carey, please check your email and make your way to the PA table immediately after the game. Show us the email and claim your prize.
We start the fourth quarter. Glad to have you along. Keaton Homer along with you as the Seawolves dominant yet again here tonight. As Tori Hollingshead finds Elena Mack, can't get the shot to fall. And then Wynn comes away with the basketball. Seawolves so far tonight, 46% shooting from the field, 30 of 64. Hollingshead with the eraser that time. Seawolves 9 of 22 from behind the arc, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. The Redhawks tonight 6 of 25. And 1 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. As the 3 from the right wing, in and out. That time for Anna Marshall. Nice pass by Ashlyn Reen to Tori Hollingshead yet again.
From Ashlyn Reen.
Reen now with 3 assists. Amelia Long leading the Seawolves in assists tonight. She has 7. 3 from the left corner off the front of the iron that time. As JC Hernandez seeing her first minutes here tonight. Here's a 3 by Elena Mack.
Elena Mack for 3.
And then losing it was Dumatal out of bounds.
Seawolf basketball. Full team substitution for the Seawolves.
Hedda Kune, Noah Muranaka, Talia Graham, Janiyah Alexander, and Kinsey Sirowicz will all check back in for the Seawolves. Kune on the drive. Can't get it to fall. As Hernandez will give it up. Hernandez trying to lob it down low to win, but Kune with yet another steal. Graham in the paint, shovels it off. Here's Sirowicz. 13 on the shot clock is Muranaka. On the drive, Noah Miranaka didn't have enough on it at that time. Sirowicz, however, with the offensive rebound and the putback. Kenzie Sirowicz now with 5 points tonight. Nice backdoor cut. And a layup by Tessa Kinney. Bounce pass. Down low for a brief moment. Seawolves swing it here to the near side. Sirowicz will come off the screen to Graham. Pull-up jumper.
Kenzie Sirowicz for 2.
Back-to-back buckets for Kenzie Sirowicz. The junior out of Seymour, Colorado. Away of Franklin Pierce University. Spent the last couple of seasons there. And a foul as Anna Marshall was spinning and fell to the floor, but there was some contact there. Katie Cushman will check back in for Simpson, along with Haley Garcia. Miranaka with the steal. Noah Miranaka will keep it herself and lay it up and in. First points tonight for Miranaka. Three from the left wing, buried by Cushman. Redhawks have hit 2 3-point field goals, both of which have come here in the second half. This ball will go all the way down and roll out of bounds. And the Seawolves have turned the basketball over for the 15th time tonight. Definitely been a lot sloppier with the basketball here this evening than they were yesterday. Lob it down low to Wynn. And Sierra Wynn will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Number 1, Kenzie Sirowicz, her second. Team second. At the line shooting 2 for the
So Wynn will go to the free throw line. First free throw attempts for Sierra Wynn here tonight. Wynn yesterday was 1 for 2 from the stripe. Hits the first one here. It's 1 out of 2 as Heda Kune with the rebound for the Seawolves. Alexander will give it up, 10 on the shot clock. There's Janaya on the drive, lays it off and glass it in. Reach the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Straightaway 3 deep by Cushman, dials it up. Talia Graham will make a trip to the free throw line.
Redhawks spot on number 23, Serena Nguyen, her first.
Brings us to the media timeout with 4:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. Brief break here. Talia Graham will be at the free throw line when we come back.
yours.
Well, the Seawolf men's basketball team continues their road trip as they are still in Montana. As the Seawolves are taking on Texas A&M International tonight, or earlier this afternoon, I should say. UAA men suffering back-to-back losses, now 2-2 on the season. Seawolves lost 65-51 to the Dust Devils earlier today. The Seawolves men basketball team, after picking up 2 wins to start the season, going on the road, losing back-to-back games. Seawolves yesterday got off to such a great start in the first half. Saw a 16-point first half lead disappear as Talia Graham misses the first free throw here. Second free throw for Graham. Alexander with the rebound after the 2 errant free throws by Talia. So the Seawolf men's basketball team still searching for their first win against the Division II opponent here this season. Is the 3 by Kenzie Sirowicz.
For 3.
It is good. Seawolves now made 11 three-point buckets here tonight, as Hedda Kune with the defensive rebound. As Miranaka brings it up. She'll set the offense here for UAA. Kune, counted and 1 for Hedda.
Basket is good. Fallen Red Hawks number 3, Anna Marshall. Second.
Hedda Kune out of Letta, Germany.
Number 11, Zara Dumatal.
Played at Otero Junior College. Before coming here to UAA. As Hedda completes the three-point play. Kune now in double figures, has 11 points tonight. On 5 of 7 shooting. Also 4 rebounds as well. Alexander picks up Dumatal out near half court. 5 on the shot clock as Cushman dribbles along the baseline, left it short. Ball knocked around a couple of times and
out of bounds on the Seawolves.
should have been a shot clock violation, maybe.
23 Serena Newton back in for Red Hawks.
Ball never hit the iron, I don't think. But never was a change of possession either. I don't even think that ball came close to hitting the rim. But Red Hawks get the basketball back nevertheless. That shot definitely short, picked up that time by Sirowicz. Miranaka will give it up to Kune. Baseline jumper that time by Alexander, unable to hit it. As it goes out of bounds, it'll go to the Red Hawks. Tessa Kinney slicing through the paint. Throws one out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Seawolf basketball.
So UAA after tonight will go on that 5-game road trip. They'll be on the road November 8th and 9th, and then the 15th, 16th, and 18th as well. Kune down low, had it knocked away. Tracking it down, however, was Janiyah Alexander. Noah at the top of the key. Maranaka will pull up. Can't get it to fall. Two minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. As the Seawolves pick up their first two victories of the season here at home to start. Nice take and an offensive foul, however, against Janiyah Alexander. As Tessa Kinney able to establish position.
Charges called on Sewell's number 2, Janiyah Alexander.
As Janiyah picks up her first foul tonight.
Haley setting it back into the red box. Number 4, Haley Garcia also checking in for Simpson.
The defense by Moriaka. She gets knocked to the court, gets right back up. Cushman with 8 seconds. Pass broken up, take it away. Alexander from the free throw line. Unlucky on the shot. Kune with the offensive rebound. Noah Maranaka for 3.
Noah Maranaka for 3!
Ball thrown right into the hands of Kinsey Sirowich. Kinsey, pull-up jumper, lifted a little short that time. As Sirowich going to be called for the foul against Katie Cushman.
Number 1, Kenzie Sirowich. It's her 3rd. Team's 4th. Correction, her 4th.
Sirowich, by the way, picking up her 4th foul. Alexander knocked it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, it'll stay with the red box.
Well, the Seawolves will once again cruise to another victory here in their second game of the season. But it will be a different test here in the next couple of weeks for UAA. Almost very similar to the men. Seawolf men's basketball team had a couple of games against Warner Pacific, another NAIA team, as that one bounces in for Katie Cushman. Got off to such a great start in those first 2 games of the Seawolf men, but then, as you heard of the update, how they've done in the first couple of games in Billings in that tournament, they've struggled against D2 competition. Now we'll see how the Seawolf women will handle Division II competition. As time winding down, and the Seawolves will walk away with a 94-29 win here tonight against the Simpson Redhawks. So the Seawolves improved to 2-0, and now they get ready for Division II competition next weekend against Jessup and Cal Poly Humboldt as well. Seawolves will be on the road for 5 consecutive games before they are back home on November 22nd and 23rd for the ASRC ConocoPhillips Great Alaska Shootout. And the UAA Seawolves will take on the Troy Trojans here at the Alaska Airlines Center. Seawolves tonight led by the 27 points of Elena Mack, a new career high for Elena. Did it on 9 of 14 shooting, 7 of 10 from behind the three-point line, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line in 22 minutes of action. Amelia Long almost had a double-double yet again tonight, finished with 14 points and 8 assists here this evening in 23 minutes of action. 12 points for Tori Hollingshead and 10 points for Kinsey Sirowich as well. 11 points for Hedda Kune and 14, as I mentioned, for Amelia Long. Those are your players in double figures tonight. Leading scorer for the Red Hawks. 11 points for Tessa Kennedy tonight on 4 of 9 shooting, 3 of 6 from the free throw line in 33 minutes of action here this evening. So the Seawolves looking impressive here at home in their first 2 games of the season. We'll see how they fare on the road coming up. You can follow them online at GoSeaWolves.com. And you can also get your tickets for the Great Alaska Shootout online in advance as well at GoSeaWolves.com. Don't forget, here in a little bit, we'll have UAA volleyball coming up here from the Alaska Airlines Center as the Seawolves get ready to play the Yellow Jackets of Montana State Billings. Until then, I'm Keaton Homer signing off. Seawolves victorious 94-29.